Ducati is a company that has always followed its own path, and in the process has built some of the most amazing sport bikes in motorcycling history. But this new Hypermotard is something completely different and takes the sport bike in a whole new direction. After all, the Hypermotard 1100 and our Hypermotard 1100S test bike hardly look like sport bikes. What they look like, as their name implies, are supermotards. Supermotard racing is a fast-growing form of motorcycle competition that takes place on tracks that are part pavement and part dirt. Most supermotards are modified dirt bikes with 400 to 500 cc single-cylinder engines making 50, 60 horsepower. But that's not enough if you want a truly hypermotard. So Ducati gave it a real sport bike engine, a 1078 cc air-cooled, fuel-injected V-twin that makes 90 horsepower and 76 pound-feet of torque. And that's before you add our test bike's optional Termignoni performance exhaust and upgraded engine control unit. Also following Ducati's sport bike tradition is a rigid steel trellis frame with an aluminum single-sided swing arm. But our S model's fully adjustable 50mm Marzocchi forks with 6.5 inches of travel are pure competition-grade dirt bike, as is the fully adjustable Öhlins rear shock with almost 6 inches of travel. Everything turns sport bike again with lightweight 17-inch Marcazzini wheels and sticky ZR-rated street tires. And huge radial mount dual disc front brakes borrowed from Ducati's 1098 Superbike. It's a crazy mix, but it's a blast to ride. Like most recent Ducati V-twins, the engine is very refined at low revs, but hit 4,000 RPM and it feels like there's a rocket under your seat. This twin revs as fast as some 4-cylinders, so you have to be quick with a sharp 6-speed gearbox. Hit the corners and those high, wide handlebars give you plenty of leverage. But the Ducati is dirt bike tall, so you still need lots of body English for quick direction changes. The Hypermotard is capable of lean angles that will quickly have the foot peg scraping pavement and sticks to the rider's chosen line like glue. But give it a touch too much throttle out of a corner and it will shake its head like a dirt bike to remind you that you've reached the limit. Dumping speed, on the other hand, is drama-free thanks to the front brake's monstrous power and precise feel. Out on the street, the long travel suspension soaks up pavement and potholes that tie conventional sport bikes in knots. The upright riding position and wide, thickly padded seat are all day comfortable. But the fuel tank only holds 3.3 gallons. So plan for a long day on the road with regular stops for gas and speeding tickets, because you won't see the police or much else in the blurry view of these folding bar end mirrors that are mounted on dirt bike style handguards with integrated turn signals. The Hypermotard can be added to your motorcycle stable for $11,995 for the base 1100 and $14,495 for the 1100S. The Ducati Hypermotard is as exciting and entertaining as a motorcycle can get. It may not be a sport bike in the conventional sense, but few conventional sport bikes can provide such a novel motorcycling experience or take the modern sport bike in such a unique and interesting direction.